Welcome back to The Walk with me, Masi Munyange. Discouragements at the workplace. As we work, we encounter many levels of discouragement that deter us from pushing forward or pursuing the purpose in which we intend to. Discouragement is defined as loss of confidence and enthusiasm, which seeks to hinder us from reaching our goal. Discouragement hits our emotions and affects our demeanor and how we relate with our colleagues and business partners in the workplace. We are therefore advised to be aware of this as it takes place. It will affect our work output and also affect our response to tasks assigned to us. In a bid to ensure that you become aware of the causes of discouragement, we shall openly discuss some of the causes of discouragement at the workplace and how to overcome discouragement at the workplace. It is important to also note that we can be influenced, and in as much as we don't acknowledge it, people and life circumstances can bring about discouragement. So what are some of the sources of discouragement? It is important that you get to understand what is happening in your family, as your family could bring about discouragement. If your family or loved ones or parents keep speaking to you with negative words regarding your work, this could cause you to have negative energy. Speaking and sharings at the workplace, especially during lunchtime, due to the fact that all of you are going through a difficult place at work. These moments of sharing could bring about such negative utterances and energies. It is important that you become aware of this, as it is a source of discouragement, and avoid such people. Your personal thoughts and experiences. Sometimes our personal thoughts and experiences at the workplace do bring discouragement because you have gone through a certain experience with a certain colleague or boss. This could bring about discouragement. And it is important to be able to know how to manage your thoughts and how to channel the learned experiences. So walk with me as we explore some of the causes of discouragement at the workplace. Number 1, frustration. Working in an environment that is not structured, constantly changing, and has no clear goal or commitment timelines. This could lead to high levels of discouragement as one cannot implement the desired business goals. Number 2, fatigue. Having too much work could lead to you being fatigued and could lead to discouragement, especially if the timelines and the goals keep shifting and there is no commitment to meet the desired goal. Number 3, fear. When we work in an environment that is constantly issuing job threats, pay cuts, this could lead to a workforce that operates in fear. And this could be a major source of discouragement. Not having a job or not being sure the day that you will actually get fired leads to a lot of instability and a lot of emotional distress. Number 4, failure. Once you have been given a task and you fail, it could hinder you from taking on new tasks and pushing forward due to the discouragement you got the first time that you failed. And In so doing, you are unable to take on another task due to the fear of failure. The truth is, as human beings, when in a situation that seems lowly and discouraging, it is difficult to see any light at the end of the tunnel. But rather, many enter into depression or sicknesses begin to manifest of what is going on in and around them. I seek to advise you to hold your head high and have a fighting spirit, a spirit of determination and a desire for good for yourself. I will share with you some things that I have done to maintain sanity and avoid discouragement at the workplace. Number 1, keeping a safe distance. I have been able to identify toxic colleagues, the negative speaking colleagues around me, and I maintain a safe distance so that the negative speech does not become a part of my opinion and belief. Number 2, I manage my thoughts. I try to think positively as opposed to constantly being in a cycle of fear and frustration and thoughts of what if, what could, how could. Whatever it is that I am going through, reading positive books and listening to motivational speakers goes a long way in managing my thoughts. And finally, I pray and meditate on the Word of God. I am a big believer that God is my helper. So when things are not going as planned, I read the Word, I meditate on the Word, and I pray, as this is my source of sanity. Well, at the workplace, you cannot avoid discouragements, but rather you can be aware of how to react towards discouragement, always looking towards your goal and your purpose to be able to be the driving force as to where you want to be. Indeed, in this walk, life can throw at you curveballs, but you must be resilient to maintain and build your passion to be where you want to be.